Hello everyone. So I've seen a lot of people asking for alternatives to Rick Owens. Of course that means something different to everyone. To me it means just something cheaper, something that looks like it, but it's not a complete knockoff. It means of drawstrings, whatever, for Rick Owens. So the first t-shirt up is this H&M t-shirt, which 7 years ago dyed it black. It was like a gray t-shirt, as it was t-shirt. I dyed it black, fully viscose, so worked fine. I've had this for 7 years now. Took care of it. At the end, didn't care about it at all anymore. Right now, Rick Owens released a sort of t-shirt that looks exactly like this. So this is the normal fit with the extremely low V-neck. Got a lot of complaints about it 7 years ago, and right now Rick Owens released something like this. So that's something weird that sometimes it might be the other way around, that it looks something like it, but I mean, this is just a design idea. This is not something complete copy. Rick Owens would probably not look at H&M and think, well, I'm gonna do that. So it just looks extremely similar. Yeah, this was just 13 euros back then. I've had it for 7 years, as I said, and it still works really good. So quality wise, H&M still fine. A lot of people complain about the sizing, not good, breaks down after one time wearing. Not true, just not true. Just take care of your garments, and even if you don't, like I did, so wash it every single day, wash it every single time after you've worn it. It still didn't break down. I don't have one hole on this t-shirt, and it's 7 years old, so I mean, come on. So yeah, H&M will be in the description down below, and we're gonna look at a few other pieces in my collection what I think might be a good alternative to Rick Owens. So second item up is by COS. I showed this in my dark fashion haul by COS, which I did. This is a wool blazer, party blazer. I really don't know. I don't know the suit world basically means a what's a the typical smoking, what's a whatever. I don't know. I don't care about the rules of that that world basically. I'd never actually do it like that. So this is a nice long slim fitting wool blazer, let's just say that. Again, extremely Rick Owens style. This was, I think, retail for like 170. I got it on sale, I don't know for how much, but it's really good quality, really good. It fits nice, comfortable, doesn't itch, which is nice. When I stand up, let's put this aside. When I stand up, it looks like this, and just with the low V-neck, it looks pretty cool. I think pretty cool blazer. So yeah, I showed it already, and you can also close it. I'd like to do it with the 2 buttons, but it's just a little longer, so it's a little bit different already. And I'll also show you an H&M blazer to compare it with. This blazer from H&M a few years ago. As you can see, it's a lot less long, so it's just shorter. Yeah, it still works great. What I like about H&M blazers, some of them have the stretch. So when you're wearing a jacket, it always fits like crap because you can't really move that much because the blazer might rip. And this is, I think, a size 45, slim fitting. But I like the COS one better because it's slim fitting, comfortable. The material looks rich, more rich. I don't know, better. I don't know. It just looks, yeah, better in my opinion. And this is just, yeah, once you upgrade to something like that, something like this doesn't really work for me anymore. So this just doesn't cost all the time. So this was one t-shirt that I also had. It's a weekday huge t-shirt dress basically. I showed a video on this, so there's not much to say. A bell size large. It's a huge t-shirt dress. That's what it's called. Really long, big, oversized. This is fantastic. Just as an oversized piece. So I don't know if you would consider this to be a Rick Owens replacement, but for me, a dark fashion color, I would immediately say, because I have so many Rick Owens shoes, I would be faster to say that this would be a Rick Owens alternative, other than it would look like something maybe more Julius or whatever. So that doesn't matter to me. So another brand I have is Iro, and I also have my leather jacket by Iro, which is also really good. So just a 1,200 euro leather jacket, which is 70% off. Size extra large. Really good. Also made a video about this lately, so if you're looking for really good leather jacket, be sure to check out Iro, because yeah, I felt many leather jackets in stores that sell Rick Owens stuff, Julius stuff, and I felt the leather, and I thought this was really soft. compared to the other ones. So the other ones might be really good as well. Don't know that much about the quality, but this just feels it feels sick. It feels really good. So this is also an Iro linen t-shirt, which also has a nice drapey feel to it. So this was like 25 euros in a designer outlet sale from a video from a few years ago. Still works really well. I do just like hand wash it all the time, which kind of sucks, I think. But I also do it with all my Rick Owens clothing. I don't really want to put them in a washer as quickly. Sometimes I do the pants just to be sure, like, okay, now it's clean again, like really clean. But yeah, this was also Iro, still a good replacement as well, or alternative basically. So something more like, I don't buy that much anymore on ASOS lately. I always liked that they went the extra mile with long line, super oversized, extreme oversized. I don't know, they have all these extended lines, long line, whatever, split hems, whatever. Really big category of those type of clothing, so you can always find something if you want to go wider, longer. That's it. And I found this turtleneck, I don't know when, really big cable sweater, really oversized, really annoying as well when you're working at your laptop or at a desk. There's so much fabric underneath your arms, you can't function properly, so that's quite annoying. But this was I think 90 euros, which is quite steep, because after half a year they released the same thing for like half the price with a better color. So this color is a bit inverted, so it's going inside instead of just going up and standing straight. Maybe that's the material as well, I really don't know. But really cool. I have worn this plenty of times. It's just really unique looking, really big, and this is I think an extreme oversized model as well. But yeah, you could also look on ASOS for a replacement, or as alternative basically. So something else that I purchased a time back is this Dr. Denim pair of trousers. So this was just washed, and it's full with fabrics of like just threads of other fabric. Really floaty pair of women's trousers by Dr. Denim. Always wear a long shirt on top of it, just really floaty, nice for summer, has pockets. This was 15 euros, and I purchased it at a vintage store where I worked at. We also sold like new stuff, which was this, and then like end of the year sale, blah blah blah. And I picked this up. So Dr. Denim trousers, I don't know what they were called. Maybe it's inside here. No, it doesn't say. It's just a I think 100% cotton trouser with some elastane, so it might be like 3, 4, 5, something in that way of percentage. So like 95% cotton, and the rest would be elastane. Also good, 15 euros. I wore it a lot. Right now, not that much anymore, because I don't know, I'm kind of just merging into more Rick Owens, so less alternatives basically. But I do feel like right now the quarantine's going on. I've got my clothes at 2 different places, and everything that's here basically is the stuff that I actually wear, and still a lot of the stuff just lays in the closet. So maybe I need to like browse through everything and see what's like basically good and what could actually go away, and maybe when I sell everything at once or whatever, that I might be able to buy a new pair of Rick Owens sneakers or something like that. Alright, and so we get to the latest, or like last pickup, and I think it would be vintage. When you see vintage stuff, just big things, oversized cloaks, coats, jackets, trousers. I always like to browse through the women's section, because I always find that it's more daring, and you would be like, it would be faster to find something unique in the women's department. That's always what I think is more, I don't know, the women's department has more balls in it, I think, in means of what you would be able to wear. Men's department is most likely more basic, unless you're going to like really great designer stores where they sell a lot of like the dark wear stuff that we as a viewer, you might actually like. So this is the Van de Noord trousers from trousers. This is the Van de Noord trousers from Amsterdam. It's a boutique in Amsterdam. I found that out. Don't know why I never browsed for that. But yeah, great job. 70% viscose pants. So if you want to see more information about this pants, really big viscose pants. I think this was like 50-60 centimeters in width, which is really big. Yeah, this was I think 20 euros on a vintage market, and that's just because I went to like sellers that I thought was not gonna be able to find something, was only gonna be for women, and I just saw something that looked like a big bunch of black fabric. I took it out. These pants, 20 euros. Rest is history. So there are some things here that like might just be regular items, but I would be happy to purchase more daring items actually, so to have more unique items and not much of the basic stuff, and then just a little bit different style. Sometimes that works, but I feel like the Rick Owens mainline trousers, the prisoner pants, the viscose shirts that I purchased, and the big cable sweater, so just the unique things and then combined together are way nicer than just getting all the stuff like in a quantity basically. If I could reverse some things and have all the things left out that I don't really wear anymore, I would have rather had one piece of clothing that I would have actually worn tons of times instead of all these other things. Yeah, so that's what quarantine does with you. You get a lot of thinking in. So if you guys are interested in more Rick Owens stuff, the next video I'll be doing is a, I think, proper video on the Birkenstocks video on Rick Owens. I actually love these. Wore them for a good time a few days ago because the weather was really up for it. Right now I wear them inside with skiing socks, as you can see. But all this stuff really great, but I'd rather have a good quality thing. But if you want alternatives, then like have a look in the description down below. Look at the brands that I named. Maybe you find something interesting. So if you find something interesting on here and you want to see what it looks like, there might be a picture of it on my Instagram page. So feel free to have a look. Feel free to subscribe. I never asked for that, but lately it's been going up, and I didn't even ask. So maybe when I ask, people would consider it. So consider it. If you don't want to, it's okay. So yeah, something interesting here, something interesting probably on my Instagram page. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in